We are less than 48 hours away from the start of the Indy 500 right here on Fox. So we're hoping to get ready for the greatest spectacle in racing with Intro to Indy. I'm Victor Prieto, and for the next 30 minutes, we'll take you behind the scenes of the Brickyard with interviews, stories, and drivers to know. For the first time since 2016, the Falcons are 6-3. The feelings around the locker room are good. They sit atop the NFC South, and they did it behind a 222-yard performance and 3 touchdowns from Kirk Cousins and an onslaught from his performing cast.
Lobbing, end zone, caught!
The Navy SEALs popularized a term that before they get ready for training or battle or any action, it's stand by to get some. And in talking with Georgia players this week, they said Coach Smart and their coaching staff have been emphasizing that term to them all week long. Stand by to get some. Get ready for some action, because that's what they're going to have tomorrow here in New Orleans on New Year's Day in the Sugar Bowl against Ole Miss. I think the Falcons is the best job, right? We're here in Atlanta, so I'm close to it. We understand it, but you got Bijan Robinson, best player in the NFL. You got a young pass rush that just broke the franchise record for most sacks in a season. That's an area they've really struggled in recently. And this may be the best kicker. You're in the worst division in the NFL in the NFC South. A team with an under 500 record made the playoffs this year. The quarterback position, a little worrisome, right? You got to figure out Michael Penix Jr. He's coming back from that injury. You may have to replace him. But the Falcons have 8 straight losing seasons. All you really need to do as a new head coach, come in, be over 500. The fans are going to love you. They're going to be happy. They're going to say you're a home run hire.
It was great to see that connection starting off early in the season.
Hey, it's golf buddy, right?
Yeah.
If you go and play golf with your quarterback, it's going to lead to good things. All right, another excellent day for the Falcons star running back Bijan Robinson. Last week he did it through the air. Today on the ground, 143 yards rushing, 168 total yards. Guys, the Vikings as a team had 198 yards. That means Bijan was 30 yards short of outgaining the entire Minnesota offense.
I mean, that guy is just special.
Through your 3 years there at Georgia, you had 4 losses total. Now, so far in your 8 games in the NFL, you already have 5 losses. Just what's that process and transition like for you in processing and, getting those outcomes differently?
Right, we live and we learn, of course.
With less than 2 minutes remaining against the Jets, the Falcons had not 1, but 2 opportunities to drive down the field and win the game. Both those drives ended in 3 and outs. It's the perfect way to describe this Falcons season. A talented team with good opportunities and just continuing to keep falling short. With this one ending in another heartbreaking loss for the Falcons.
Kick is away, it's a line shot, and it's good.
Well, who sat on the couch all weekend and watched college football for 12 hours this weekend? No? Well, yeah, I wish. But I hope you guys did, and in case you didn't, it was a great first week of college football. Lots of great ranked matchups and upsets. Always nice to go into the bye week with a win. Thanks, Shock, especially when it looked like the way it did early. So let's talk about the defense, or lack thereof. The 2 of these teams combined for 68 points through 3 quarters and change. In that run, there was never a punt. There was never a stop. Straight field goals and touchdowns, truthfully like a video game. The first team to get a stop wins, and that's what happened. Georgia gets 2 stops late in the 4th. Ole Miss never got 1. Georgia scored on every single drive it finished, going 8 for 8. A huge offensive performance at home by Gunnar Stockton. Man, Kelly, such a great story, succeeding on a short notice for him. I also wanted to ask you about the pass rush. I feel like that was a big storyline. 6 sacks for them. What was it like in the locker room after talking with guys just about how they were able to get to the quarterback today and succeed there?